Wayne Herring with StrongerSalesPeople.com, and I have a friend in Australia, Jeff Fleming, who posted a question in one of the mastermind groups that he and I both participate in, and he coaches small businesses and helps them grow. And one of his companies there in Australia had talked to him about putting together a sales process. And I thought that was a good question and a good topic to do a quick video blog post on here on StrongerSalesPeople.com. And having a sales process is important, and having it written down helps everybody. The reasons why are, one thing is it helps coaches coach to the process. You have a common language. Your managers can ask salespeople where various prospects are in the sales process, what stage they're at, why we think they're at that stage. The other thing a sales process allows us to do is communicate to new people that have come on board with you quickly what it looks like to take a client through the journey from first contact to closed. And sales process is important for all types of businesses. It's certainly important for a company that's doing complex sales and going for a big final sale where you have to hit certain milestones and hit certain stages and cross certain thresholds and communicate with the right people. But it's also important for a company that's maybe in more of a commoditized type of a market, like building material sales to contractors. And in that world, the sales process is important because it'll allow you to take a prospect through the stages from trial purchase to growing the share of wallet to the point where they're nearly exclusive with you. And so if you're going to have a sales process, the first thing that's important is to have a model. And you need to take a look at some successful client transitions that you've done and fit them into the model. And some possible types of models I just sketched out on my whiteboard here. And obviously I'm sitting in my home office, and this is not Hollywood. But some possible models might be, first of all, sports. So I have a baseball diamond drawn there, and that's what I use in my sales coaching practice. I work with baseline selling, and we talk about taking prospects through the stages from on deck to first base, second base, third base, and home. So we use it could be in Australia, I guess it's cricket, right? Or it could be soccer or whatever you're comfortable with. Another thing you could use for a sales model would be an acronym. There's a company I used to work for, and they used, and I won't give you all their secrets, but they used something that they called CLOSE, and it made sense to them. The first one was, I think, contact, and that's where most selling starts, is with initial contact, and then L, O, S, and E stood for something else. The other possibility is a framework, so perhaps a pyramid where you start at the bottom, stage one, initial contact, suspect, prospect, qualified, closable, something like that. Or you could use an analogy. I'm getting a little bit tilted here. So perhaps you're in the construction business, so you might use a build analogy where you start with excavate and pour a foundation, put a structure in, and then fit and finish at the end. So it really all depends on what's going to resonate with your team, what you're going to be able to remember, what you're going to be able to post on the wall so that you can track prospects that are in your pipeline through the various stages. So the first step is pick a model. If you like this, click the like button, share it if you wish, and I'm also going to include a link for something called a sales process grader that you might wish to try out for you and your company. Thanks. Take care.